Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno. I'm the founder of Real Men, Real Style. Today I'm going to be speaking about the 3 rules on wearing dress shoes with jeans. Yes, guys, wearing dress shoes with jeans, it's possible, but you need to follow a few rules. And I'm going to try to lay that out pretty simply so that in various situations you can apply these rules and you can make the right decision. Now, this is brought to you by Lee Jeans. I'm going to be using some of their jeans as examples, and they're a great premium sponsor that have been with me for about a year now. And I've been really impressed with the way that, one, you can find these jeans all over the world, and the way that they have been going from, you know, let's just say a type of jean that I remember as a kid, but I always thought actually was more geared towards women. However, they have reinvented themselves. You ought to go check out their new modern series. This is a company with a storied history, almost 100 years. I'm really impressed. In fact, I'm wearing a pair right now, and this selvage denim that they're making right here, I'm very impressed with it. But let me get into those rules. So number 1, gentlemen, is you need to wear the right type of jeans. And there are various types of jeans out there, believe it or not, all jeans are casual, but there are dressier jeans and there are really ultra casual jeans. So if it's distressed, if it has holes, if it's a lighter shade, most likely you're not going to want to wear it with dress shoes. However, you get that fit right. And what do I mean by good fit? Okay, I'm going to link to an article, but you want it to fit well in the waist area, in the hips. The length is very important, so don't let those jeans get too long, especially if you're getting fraying in the back. Guys, that is a no-no. Those are way too long. Make sure to get them hemmed. You don't want to go with boot cut. You want to go with something that's a bit more tapered at the bottom. Do not go with a baggy fit. Go, again, with a slimmer to a trim to a regular cut. That's going to work with dress shoes the best. In addition, I was talking about dressy. So what do I mean by dressy? Well, I have those selvage. This is a great example of a very dark indigo. Now, this color right here, again, selvage denim, dark denim, this is what you're shooting for with your jeans. It's going to have a little bit more of a dressier look, and I highly recommend. Now, there's a couple other things you can do with jeans, and so I've got this black pair of jeans, again, made by Lee Jeans, and black isn't something I'm going to recommend for all men, but if you're comfortable with this, if you've got the right complexion, usually going to be a little bit darker colored, you can possibly pull this off, especially if you wanting to wear black dress shoes. This actually will work. It will also work possibly dark gray suede chukkas or something like that. You could also possibly wear with black. Now, colored denim, dark colored denim especially, you can find a way to pull this off. And this actually can work possibly with black, with dark browns, with other colors that you don't want to get too close or try to be we don't want to make it match, but I think there's a number of shades of brown that will actually work with this. Okay, so we've talked about the jeans, and just to give you, so I'm going to move into rule number 2, and that's actually wearing the right type of dress shoes. So what do I mean by this? Okay, let's look at if this was all dress shoes from the most dressy to the least dressy down here, and these were jeans over here from the most dressy jeans to the least dressy. You see how there's a bit of overlap right here? That's the area that we're shooting for. And so when I'm talking about dress shoes, we're going to be going for more casual dress shoes. Now let's talk about some examples of dress shoes that you most likely would not want to try to wear with jeans. They're just going to be too formal. And that's going to be basically Oxfords. They're going to have closed stitching. I've got 2 examples right here. And what do I mean by closed stitching? So look right over here. Notice how this part right here goes right underneath the vamp. They're going to have a very smooth, darker colors, usually black, burgundy. It's probably going to be a bit too dark, although I did mention, and if you are wearing black jeans, you can wear sometimes a bit more casual, maybe a black loafer or something like that. But the style right here, the Oxford, the Balmoral, this is not what you want to go for. Instead, you want to go for what's called a blucher or a derby. And this is where it has the lacing basically is out here. So notice how this leather is like slapped on top of the vamp. This is the type of shoe you're looking for. Also notice the color. It's a lighter colored brown. Tans, loafers are going to work as well. A wide variety of boots, chukkas, slip-ons. All of those are going to be options when you're looking at dress shoes that you can wear with jeans. So rule number 3 is to remember when you're pairing dress shoes with jeans, even though it is a casual look, it's a dressier casual look. So you're going to want to make sure that you accompany it with a collared shirt, that you look at the accessories, you keep them to a minimum, you keep them simple. Possibly if you're a fashionable, stylish guy, maybe you can pull off some type of a hat with that. But you want to make sure you're bringing in everything you bring with it actually matches with the dress shoe. One of the things with dress shoes in jeans you've got to think about is that the dress shoe makes your foot look a little bit smaller. Unlike large boots or any other type of footwear out there that's a bit clunkier, it can actually cause, it makes your feet look a tad smaller. Proportion wise, you want to be careful of this combination if you're a large man. So if you have a pretty big midsection, guys, be very careful about this combination. And in fact, if you have a big midsection, I would highly recommend you look to throw on a jacket, and that is a great accessory to really finish off the look. I think sports jackets go really well. You can even possibly bring in a blazer, but you really need to know what you're doing. All right, guys, hopefully you found this video useful. Again, go check out the support article. I have images and I've got that little infographic that kind of shows the overlap, and I go into a lot more detail there. So if you've got any more questions, go check out realmenrealstyle.com, and I would love to hear from you guys in the comments what you think on this video. Take care. Bye-bye.